Hi to all. In this video, we are going to see about design of commutator and brushes in a DC machine. Okay, commutator, which will used. The commutator is assembly of commutator segments or bar tapered in section. The segments made of odd drawn copper or insulated from each other by mica. Okay, the usual thickness of which is about zero point 0.8 mm. The number of commutator segments is equal to the number of active armature coils. Okay, so in this diagram, so this is the commutator and this will be the brushes. This is a positive brush, this one is the negative brush, this will be the commutator. See, this one is the commutator. When we see like this, it's a thickness, the thick copper will be present here. Okay, the diameter of the commutator will generally is about 60 to this. If it is, this is the armature, its diameter will be 1, then the diameter of this one will be 0.6 to 0.8. Okay, so the diameter of the commutator will be generally be about 60 to 80% of armature diameter. Lesser values are used for higher capacity machines and higher values are for lower capacity machines. Okay, higher value of commutator peripheral velocity are to be avoided as it leads to lesser commutation time. Okay, increased DT increased reactance voltage and sparking commutation. The commutator peripheral velocity VC is equal to pi dc n by 60 should not as far as possible be more than that 15 milli seconds milli per second. Okay, meters per second. Peripheral velocity of 30 meters per second is also being used in practice but should be avoided whenever possible. The commutator segment pitch tau c is equal to outwidth of one segment plus mica insulations between segments, that is equal to pi dc by number of segments should not less than 4 mm. This minimum segment pitch is due to 3.2 mm of copper plus zero point 0.8 mm of mica. So totally 4 mm we can get between. Okay, segments. The outer surface with commutation segment lies between 4 and 20 mm in practice. The axial length of commutator depends on the space required by the brush with brush boxes for the stacking of brushes for the margin between the end of commutator and brush and for margin between the brush and riser width of riser. If there is NB brushes, number of brushes per arm of spindle or holder, place one beside the other on the commutator surface. Then the length of the commutator LC is equal to width of the brush WB plus brush box thickness 0.5 centimeter. Number of brushes per spindle plus end clearance 2 to 4 centimeter plus clearance for risers 2 to 4 centimeter plus clearance of straggling of brushes 2 to 4 centimeter. The diagram is given here. Okay, in the length of the commutator as calculated from the above expression, from this above expressions, okay, that leads to small dissipating surface pi dc LC. Then the commutator length must be increased so that the temperature rise of the commutator does not exceed a permissible value, say 550 degrees Celsius. Sorry, 55 degrees Celsius. Okay, the temperature rise of the commutator can be calculated by using following empirical formula. Degree Celsius is equal to 120 watt loss per centimeter square of dissipating surface dclc by 1 plus 0.1 Vc. The different losses that are responsible for the temperature rise of the commutator are brush contact loss and brush frictional loss. These are the losses are responsible for the commutator losses. Okay, brush contact loss is for voltage drop per brush set multiplied with armature current Ia. The voltage drop per brush set depends on the brush material. That is, brush material normally we are using carbon, graphite, electrographite or metallized graphite. Okay, the voltage drop for brush set can be taken as 2 volt. The voltage drop normally we take as a 2 volt for carbon brushes. Okay, brush frictional loss due to all the brush arms. Frictional torque in Newton meter multiplied with angular velocity. Frictional force in Newton multiplied with distance in meter multiplied with 2 pi n by 60. So that we can 9.81 nu p b a b a all and multiply with dc by 2 into 2 pi n by 60. So overall we will get 9.82 micro p b a b a l l v c, where micro mu is coefficient of friction and depends upon the brush materials, lies between 0.22 and 0.27 value. The mu value, okay, PB brush pressure in kg per meter square and lies between 1000 and 1500. Okay, A ball area of the brush of all the brushes arms in meter square. So we can rewrite AB into number of brush arms. So AB into number of poles in the case of lap winding, AB into 2 or P in the case of wave winding. Okay, so AB is equal to cross sectional area of the brush per arm. Okay, brush details. Since the brushes of each brush arm collects the current from two parallel paths, one is positive and negative, current collected by each brush arm is 2I by 2 IA, and the cross sectional area of the brush or brush arm or holder or spindle AB. The current density del B depends upon the brush materials and can be assumed between 5.5 and 6.5 amps per centimeter square for carbon. In order to ensure continuous supply of power and cost of replacement of damaged or worn out brushes is cheaper. Okay, number of subdivided brushes are to be used instead of one single brush. Okay, TB is the thickness of the brush, WB is the width of the brush, and okay, NB is the number of subdivided brushes. Okay, instead of going for single brush, we are making multiple brushes for a single machine. Then AB is equal to TB, WB, NB. As a number of adjacent coils of the same or different slots that are simultaneously undergoing commutation increases, the brush width and the time of commutation also increases. At the same rate, therefore, the reactance voltage becomes independent of brush width. Okay, with only one coil undergoing commutations and width of the brush equal to the one segment width, the reactance voltage and hence the sparking increases as the slot width decreases. Hence, the brush width is made to cover more than one segment. If the brush is too wide, then those coils which are away from the commutating pole zone are coils not coming under the influence of the interpole flux under commutations leads to sparking commutations. Okay, so hence the brush width greater than the commutating zones width is not advisable. So brush width should be always less. Okay, since the commutating pole zone lies between 9 and 15% of the pole pitch, 15% of the commutator's circumference can be considered as the maximum width of the brush. Okay, 50 kilowatt and the 4 segments is machined more than 40. Okay, here we are seeing some different materials which is used for carbon brushes. The number of brushes per spindle can be found out by assuming a standard brush with or a maximum current for subdivided brushes. Standard brushes can be 1.6, 2.2 and 3.2 centimeters. Subdivided brush should be not be more than 70 amps. Okay, see here peripheral velocity, current density, voltage drop and coefficient. Normal carbon brush, the voltage drop will be 2. Soft graphite, it will be 1.6. Voltage drop will be reduced when you go for soft graphite, but life will be less than compared with the normal carbon. Metallized graphite, 2.24 to 3.35. Where we need specifications, there we go find this one. Okay, electro graphite. Here 1.7 to 1.8 voltage. Coefficient frictions 0.2 to 2.7, 0.2 to 1.7, 0.16, 2.6. Okay, this is the details of things. Thank you.